Hey everyone, and welcome to Unravel. This yoga session is all about peeling back those layers of stress, tension, anxiety, whatever it is that you're carrying around today. So Zeppelin's ready, he's got his blanket, so if you want to grab yours, get yourself on your mat and I'll see you there. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get started in a seated position, so finding your way onto your mat. You might like to sit up on something if you find sitting with your legs crossed kind of challenging, which a lot of people do. Otherwise, just finding a seat and having a little bit of a wriggle, maybe taking the arms over the head, just stretching out the sides of the body a little bit, just getting nice and long. Maybe have a bit of a yawn. Always feels good. And then just let the arms float all the way down. Let's turn the palms of the hands to face down, relax the elbows. Take a breath in and close down the eyes as you breathe out. And with your eyes closed, just start to gently become aware of your surroundings right now. So just start to notice where you are in your room. Noticing the air around you and the temperature of that air. Without doing anything to it, just starting to become gently aware of your breath. So just start to notice your breath coming in through your nose. Noticing the breath leaving the body. And as we gently watch our breath, just relaxing your eyebrows, softening your jaw and your lips. And starting to find some real stillness here. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, sitting up nice and tall. And when you're ready, we're just going to take a little tip of the head. So you're going to gently tip your right ear over towards your right shoulder. And we're just going to spend a few moments here. Just a couple of soft breaths in through the nose. And just breathing away some of that tension that might be creeping around. Gently lifting up the head and tipping your left ear over towards your left shoulder, really gently. And just notice the right side of your neck if it feels a little tight. See if you can breathe a little bit of life into it. Breathing away some of that tightness, some of that tension. And gently bringing the head back up. Beautiful. Take a few blinks of the eyes, just gently letting that light back in. And let's take a few rolls of the shoulders. Up to the ears, around and down. So just see if you can make these shoulder rolls just super juicy. Just let them be whatever they need to be. Just working away some of that tension. You can always reverse the movement if you like. And let those shoulders relax. Take your arms out and up above you. Interlace your fingers. Turn the palms of the hands to face up. Drop your shoulders down and onto your back. And then one more time, just have a little side stretch to the right and to the left. Maybe looking over your shoulder, just taking a little baby twist here. Come back to center. Take a big breath in. Look up at your hands. Release the fingers and take a nice big exhale out. Let the fingertips flow all the way down. Beautiful. Land those hands behind you, fingertips facing towards the front of your mat. Release the feet and just let the knees gently start to move side to side. So try not to rush this, just move really slowly and mindfully. How does the lower body feel? Notice if it feels a little tight, spend a little time there if you like. Beautiful, and then when you're ready, we're going to come onto all fours. I'm going to choose to swing my feet around, coming onto my hands and my knees when you're ready. Ooh, and a nice big click on the way. Beautiful, tuck in the toes. Let's take a few cat-cows. So breathing in, we'll drop the belly, open the heart, gaze up. Exhale to curve the spine, find loads of space, look back between your legs. And again, breathing in, see if you can really drop the belly down, shine your heart forward and through, look up, and exhale to slowly and gently curve your spine. Beautiful. Bringing yourself back to center, untuck your toes and send your right toes directly out to the right side of the mat. Open up your body to the left edge of the mat, send your left leg down and plant the foot and reach up to the sky with your left fingertips coming into a nice supported side plank here. See if you can really turn your shoulder underneath you, really plant that hand into the mat and reach up with the left fingertips. Turn that hand and draw it forward in line with the left ear. Press the outer edge of the left foot into the earth. And just make yourself as long as you can and take one more big, beautiful breath in. And like slow motion, undoing, unraveling, coming all the way back to the center. Nice. Let's come on to the other side. So when you're ready, left toes to the left. Open up your body to the right edge of the mat. Slide the right foot until the right leg is straight. Lift those hips and reach up with the right fingertips. Maybe look to that top hand. See if you can lift the hips a little higher. And then when you're ready, turn that hand to face forward. Float that arm in line with your right ear and just make yourself as long as you can, spiraling your ribs open towards the sky. Press the outer edge of the right foot down. Reach forward with the right fingertips. One more big breath in. And then gently undoing, unraveling and coming all the way back to center. Beautiful. Now take those knees a little wider. Bring your big toes together to touch. Sink back into our first child's pose. Coming right up onto our fingertips, so tenting the hands. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's take a nice fold into our child's pose. And if this feels a little bit strong on your shoulders, feel free to relax the elbows down and onto the ground. Wherever you are, can you take a nice deep breath into the back of your body, stretching your spine. And exhale, sinking down with the chest. Beautiful, gently look forward and bring yourself back up to all fours. Tuck the toes. We're going to come up to just one down dog in this practice, that's all. So when you're ready, we're going to make it a good one. Shine those hips up. Nice straight arms as we press that weight back. And then super juicy today, we're just going to bend one knee, bend the other, and just pedal out the feet one at a time. Nice soft, relaxed neck. And just see if we can lengthen the back of the body one by one. Beautiful, come back to center. Now when you're ready, rise high onto your toes and drop both your heels over to the right side.
Either staying here with straight legs or starting to bend the knees. Either way, you're pressing the mat away and getting into the sides of the body. Beautiful. Come back to center, raise the heels and drop them over to the left. Same thing, see if you can keep the shoulders level, right shoulder down, and bend the knees and press back, even if it's just a little bend. Beautiful, come back to center, rise high onto the toes one last time and start to tiptoe your way up the mat. Just take as many little steps as you like. And then when you get to the top, take the feet a little wider, turn your toes out, reach for opposite elbows, bend the knees and hang down into ragdoll. Just make sure that head is super soft and relaxed. And let's take a gentle sway side to side if that feels good. Just see if you can breathe into your back. With every breath out, just let your heavy head draw you down a little bit more. With every breath out, we're letting go of anything we've got going on today that's not serving us. Letting go a little bit of that stress, of that anxiety that we all feel sometimes. Let's come back to center, release the arms with a thud, turn those toes in. We'll take one halfway lift as we take a big, beautiful breath in, open the chest. And as we exhale like a wave, we come all the way down, plant the hands. We take one knee onto the ground, other knee down, and sink back. Beautiful. We're going to come into a pigeon pose. So we're going to get extra juicy now. So when you're ready, place your hands on the mat. How you get there is up to you. But if you want to come with me, I'm taking my right knee up the mat. I'm drawing my right foot up the mat behind my left wrist. I'm going to look over my shoulder and I'm going to tuck that back foot under and all the way back. Gently coming right up onto my fingertips. Take a breath in to sit up tall. And as I breathe out, I'm melting down and over my lower body. Beautiful. So I'm easing down into my pigeon, perhaps coming onto my forearms, maybe melting all the way down onto the mat. Wherever you are, closing the eyes. Notice if you're breathing, and if you're not, drawing that breath in through the nose. With every exhale, peeling back another layer. We're here for one more round of breath. Make it a good one. And just letting go, whether it's physically in the body, whether it's kind of more mentally, something you need to leave behind on the mat today. And then when you're ready, a nice slow release, hands on the mat, and just gently bringing that knee back. And you might find that you just need a little kind of reset and a wriggle. Maybe a cat-cow here before we come on to the other side. And then when you're ready, left knee slides up the mat behind the left wrist. Take your left foot up the mat, tuck the back toes and sink back, back, back. Coming into pigeon on the left side. Come right up onto your fingertips. Take a big, beautiful breath in as you open the chest. And as you exhale, you are melting down over your lower body. As always, it's your choice. You can stay up high if that serves you better. You can come down onto the forearms. You can slide all the way down if that works. Either way, let go of that head. Maybe close the eyes. What happens if you just release and let go? Sometimes it's just about allowing our body to relax and to soften. you take one more deep rounded breath here, make it a good one. And then gently undoing. This time I'm just going to lean to the left. I'm going to swing my right leg all the way around so my feet face the top of the mat. Bending the knees, and always the best bit, lying down onto the mat. Planting the feet and taking the arms out at my sides. Just take a breath here. Enjoy the feeling of the floor supporting your spine, taking your weight. Let's hug the knees in towards the chest. Take a nice gentle rock side to side. Just rocking in, rolling it out, seeing what's going on. Coming back to center, we've got one final pose before our Shavasana. We're going to come into our happy baby. So if you're familiar, go for it. Otherwise, you're going to grab the outside edges of the feet or the big toes or wrapping behind the knees, whatever works for you. And you're going to draw the feet in close as you lay the whole of your spine down onto the mat. Just let the back of the head and the shoulders be super heavy and soft. Maybe rocking it out gently side to side if that feels good. And just easing out any last tension in your lower body that you might be carrying. And then we'll come back to center, we'll release, we'll take one last hug in, take a big breath in. And as we exhale, we'll release the feet. We're going to finish taking the feet nice and wide, letting the knees gently knock in together. Taking the hands and planting them on the body anywhere that feels good. Closing the eyes. And taking a final few moments here to completely just let go. So maybe grabbing a nice soft blanket. And let's take one final sigh. Breath in. Sigh out. And feel free to stay here as long as you like. Thank you, everybody. Namaste.